The eyes do a double take next week when they're faced with double-letter words. Look and read with BBC Two at 10:50. Next Monday, Barnaby Bear has his first experience of continental Europe. That's here on BBC Two at 1 o'clock.
There's a Barnaby Bear activity pack and video to support and develop items covered in the programmes. For more information, call BBC Educational Publishing on 0870 830 8000. That's 0870 830 8000. Lines are open during office hours.
You can get full details of times and dates of all programmes for primary schools on the BBC Primary Table for Spring 2005. Telephone BBC Information on 08700 100 321 or write to BBC Information, PO Box 1922, Glasgow G2 3WT. The BBC Primary Catalogue gives full details of television, radio and support material from BBC Education for the new academic year. It's available free to schools by phoning BBC Education on 08700 100 321.
On Friday, Primary History looks back to a time when children from many families were forced to work in mines, factories and farms. That's Children in Victorian Britain on Friday at 10:30. And if you want to read more about Ben and the other characters in Shadow Play, don't forget there are pupil storybooks and a teacher's pack to accompany this Look and Read series. To order or to find out more about these resources, please contact BBC Children's Learning on 08701 288 289. Telephone lines are open Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. And it'll be playtime again next Monday at 1:15 when Magic Grandad takes us back to experience the toys of the 1960s. Star and Hutch have some serious shoe counting to do in the next episode of Starship. That's at the same time next Tuesday here on BBC Two. Will the sly fox outwit the clever stork? Find out in Words and Pictures Plus on Thursday morning at 11 when Paul Ewing reads a new version of the classic fable.
Stand by for questions on percentages in next Tuesday's Maths Challenge at 11:05 here on BBC Two.
We've more Key Stage 2 science clips next Tuesday here on BBC Two at 1 o'clock.
And this time next week, easy ways to make your maths tests go smoothly. Revise Wise Shorts next Monday on BBC Two.
Exploring Islam next Thursday, Pathways of Belief here on BBC Two at 1 o'clock.
Teachers can get a resource pack that supports and extends this programme that includes a cassette with all the songs and music. For more information about this and other number time resources, call BBC Educational Publishing on 0870 830 8000. You can find out more about our range of programmes with our summer wall chart. For details, call 08700 100 321.
An original drama about two children whose lives are torn apart by war. Lion Mountain, next Monday at 11:10 here on BBC Two.
Grapefruits picked and packed in Dominica, just one of the featured items in Landmarks next Tuesday at 10:30 here on BBC Two.
Climate and life in the city and the country when primary geography returns to Bangladesh next Thursday here on BBC Two, same time, 11:20.
From hurricanes to sunny days, the climate changes in Trinidad next week. Landmarks on BBC Two is next Tuesday at the same time.
The BBC Primary Catalogue gives full details of television, radio and support material from BBC Education for the academic year. It's available free to schools by phoning BBC Education on 08700 100 321.
Transforming a bedroom into a rainforest. Don't miss Around Scotland next Tuesday at 10:30 here on BBC Two.
To help make the most of the pod's mission programmes, there's a Video Plus pack available. It contains a video of all the programmes and a teacher's activity pack with clear programme links. To order or to find out more about the resources, please contact BBC Children's Learning on 08701 288 289. Telephone lines are open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Annie wants to find out more about her beautiful plant, so Ollo sends Pod to discover why plants need roots, stems and leaves. That's next Tuesday at 1, here on BBC Two.
You can find out more about our range of programmes with our autumn wall chart. For details, call 08700 100 321. Isambard Kingdom Brunel is the famous person we'll be meeting next Thursday. That's Watch at the same time, 10:30, here on BBC Two. Due to the conferences, the third part of this series can now be seen slightly later in the day, next Tuesday at 1 o'clock, here on BBC Two.
The conference next week means that there have been some changes to the school schedule, so the series continues on Monday the 26th of September at 11:10 with a look at daily life in urban Kenya. And you can find the updated schedules in your local listings. Due to the conference next week, the second part of this series can now be seen on Monday at 11:10 here on BBC Two. For an updated schedule, you can always check your local listings.
And the celebrations continue next Friday at 11:30 when Watch discovers more about Hinduism.
You can practice more of your spelling with the Spellits next Monday on BBC Two at 10:30.
And you can count on the Maths channel next Monday afternoon at 1 o'clock when the topic will be subtractions.
Due to conferences here on BBC Two, the next trip with Magic Grandad to visit famous Jamaican nurse Mary Seacole can now be seen on Thursday the 13th of October here on BBC Two at 10:30.
Well, we've another great story told in sign language next week on BBC Two. The Chronicles of Narnia starts next Thursday at 11.
Primary Geography returns with a unit on the weather. That's from 10:30 next Friday morning.
For up-to-date BBC Education programme times, refer to your local listings or log on to bbc.co.uk/schools/guide.
Next week, a fun-filled shopping trip to buy food. The series continues Thursday at 10:45. Something special here on BBC Two. Because of the Labour Party conference, the Number Time gang will be adding up 3 numbers at the later time of 1:30 next Thursday, right here on BBC Two.
From Durham to Delhi, Wrexham to Rajasthan, why not bring the world into your classroom with BBC World Class? Put your school on the map and find out everything you need to know to get it twinned with a school overseas at bbc.co.uk/worldclass.
And there's more postcards from the series at the same time next Friday. The Coming to England series continues at the same time next week. And next Friday at 11:40 here on BBC Two, we have a new series, Black Britons.
Let's Write a Story begins next Monday, from the initial idea to getting it down on paper. All the help you need at 10:50 here on BBC Two.
Inspired by the ancient Greek storytellers, can Alex win a talent contest? Find out next Friday on BBC Two at 10:30. And Postcards from Bangladesh continues at the same time, 11:10 next Friday, here on BBC Two.
And a brand new series begins on Friday the 11th of November at 11:40, looking at difference and discrimination. Half-term's coming up, so you can see part 2 of the series on Tuesday the 8th of November at 10:50, right here on BBC Two.
Of half-term, the Happy Gang are back on Monday the 7th of November at 11, looking at the nature of money.
Author of the best-selling Horrible Histories, Terry Deary meets the 6 wives of Henry VIII, starting with Catherine of Aragon, Thursday morning at 11:30 on BBC Two.
Well, more ways to tackle bullying next time on BBC Two at the same week. There's more anger management here on BBC Two next week at the same time.
We're on the move in Germany next Monday, looking at the country's huge road, rail and waterway network. That's at 10:40 here on BBC Two.
Another double bill of Words and Pictures Plus next Monday, same time, 11:15 here on BBC Two.
Next week's programme looks at the urban Indian landscape, concentrating on Mumbai. That's at 10 to 11 next Tuesday, here on BBC Two.
And there's another double bill of primary history, The Romans in Britain, from 10 a.m. next Friday here on BBC Two. In the Name of the King continues at the same time, 10 past 11 next Friday here on BBC Two.
Well, the eco-friendly theme continues at the same time next week here on BBC Two.
And there's another double bill of Watch at the same time next week. You can find out more about our range of programmes with our spring wall chart. For details, call 08700 100 321.